the craft room. We're just going to putter around a little, not do anything specifically. We're not working on anything too much, so I'll point you to the desk. And we will go from there. Okay. Mr. Mary had seen the live and commented. He was most seriously amused. No, he thought it was funny. He reminded me that everybody's done something embarrassing on live. Which is true. Sooner or later, if you invite people into your world, they see the ugly, embarrassing parts too. So, trying not to let it make me lose any pep from my step. I thought about that. The Joe reenactment of it's pretty funny. I was hoping you had found something better by now. Crafting gone wrong. It's definitely freezing. We're down to 8. 8 wind chill -8. Okay, we're going on tour. Hello everyone, thank you for coming in. Please remember to hit the like button. It helps our channel to grow. Yeah, you might want to get wood in for sure. It's very cold this evening. I think it's even a few degrees colder. Today we're just cutting some more petals for our homemade flowers. Oops. We won't be doing anything with fire like we did on today's earlier live. Well, Botswana is nice this time of year. But unfortunately, we must all come out of fighting at some point and back to reality. Oh, ew, Carrie, the rain. I hate that it's so cold for you. I caught a few minutes of your live earlier, Carrie. Did you have a safe trip home from the store? I agree. I'd rather have the snow than the rain. That is a horrific circle. Okay, that's at least kind of a circle. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take this show on the road, peeps, and we're gonna head to the Den living room. Do-do-do. Hopefully without bodily harm. Do-do-do. 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 Table. Wait. Yes, he did. He's like, you call me Mr. Mary. Oh, thank you for the hundreds, guys. Oh, we'll get it right in the end. Well, you know, it's an accurate description. He's a good sport about it. I would be drinking hot tea too, Carrie, if I had any. I'm having some nice refrigerator water. Well, because I have overdone it on my Diet Mountain Dew ration. I had one extra today and I tried to give myself enough for a week, but now I've messed up the whole system. Yep, the rations. I was trying to cut down altogether and just go to iced tea mix, but it just wasn't doing it for me. I'm just not ready to quit the soda. I've quit all my other vices, but just not the soda. I need to because it's starting to rot out my teeth, but I'm just not there yet. Oh no. That's no good. Do you need me to come do crafts to set it loose? I can get some Mod Podge. We can work this out. It's very cold this evening. It is 8 degrees, I believe. Probably colder up where MLG is. It's even cold in the house. It's like the cold just kind of envelopes the house. Of course, it is a little drafty in the spot where I'm sitting. Oh dear. Do you have something else to drink? I guess you could always melt snow on top of the wood stove if you had to. Oh no. Well, you have something. Hopefully they're not popsicles too. I saw on Snacks and Hacks on Snapchat that they had made a beer cheese sandwich. I don't blame you. It's really cold. Thursday is 2 days from now. Hmm. I have a date on Friday at noon, so I'm sure they appreciate that from you. It's better that everyone's safe. You just be careful too. Oh, goodness, I keep forgetting to talk. I don't have any plans tomorrow. I should probably make a short because I haven't made any content this week other than the short of the last project I did. I need to think through what I'm going to do with the white tulle wreath because that's what I was going to use the snowflakes for. But on account of I destroyed them, now I have to come up with something different. I think I might just do flowers on that one. I don't think I'm going to put anything in the middle. I just I might just do flowers in the middle. I don't know. I don't really like putting stuff in the wreath holes. I need to start doing some of the bigger wreath forms. I have deco mesh. I just need to use it. I can't decide what I want to do. But hopefully soon some sort of creative inspiration will just strike me. I was so glad when I finished that tulle wreath. I was debating on whether I should put another row on it, but I don't think it really needs it. I think that's the row where I'm going to put the flowers and flippery, maybe a bow. I don't really like bows. I don't really like making bows. But bows are pretty popular, so. Oh, I need to be my bright and chipper self. I do have more tissue paper. I saved the green guy for you. I took him off the shelf, but he's still in a safe place. Whensoever I make my way out there again. Oh, you get in trouble doing licensure things. I didn't realize how much the green guy looked like other. He looked kind of like Kermit the Frog, and I didn't realize that. I am out of the, I started to make another green guy, and I got halfway through and I realized I'm out of that twine. And the only place I've ever seen it is the Dollar Tree in like this triple pack that was on the that was in the automotive section, and I've never seen it again. So it was in a pack of just the green twine and two things of um regular color twine, and that's the only time I've ever seen it. So tried to look it up on dollartree.com, and it didn't have it. So I'm going to have to figure out. I have regular twine and regular hemp and all that jazz. I just need to dye it, I guess, if I'm going to do another little green man. Oh, he said if I needed anything, he'd get it, but or we could go to the store. I'm kind of not really leaving the house again. Not for any reason. I just don't want to. But I really did like that little green guy. He's cute. Because he reminded me of the little guy I made on Snapchat. Never again what? Oh, I'll leave the house again. Yeah, Tobias. Support Turtle Tobias. Because I had made him to go in that the contest Truth listed, and then I never entered it. I think the green guy is based on the guy Tobias took over for. Because Support Turtle Tobias came after, or I don't remember, but I loved the little green guy. That's where I based him on, and I didn't realize he looked like Kermit. Oh well. He's Kermit's cool older cousin. He did. I can't believe you remember that. That's been a while ago. It's amazing how much my old job used to affect my art, or not in a bad way, but like a lot of my old things that come up relate back to my old job, and it's kind of funny. I should certainly hope so. I have some brilliant stuff. I expect a dramatic reading of it all at my wake. You know, you can put like my Snapchat drawings on one of the freaking poster boards. Some of them are funny. Well, I should certainly hope so. I can't imagine a person who's better qualified. I figured you would be the one to stand up and say she didn't even like any of you. But hopefully that's 5 or so years away and not like tomorrow. You would too. I should certainly hope so. Or the mountain. I'd take the mountain, but you know, I know you're a busy guy, so whatever you have time for. True. True. I expect to be driven around for at least a little bit, though. Up and down Route 5 like normal people. We do have so many beautiful things that I probably never would have seen. I know it's time to go outside again. I hope so. I have not seen that video, Carrie. Manu and Zhao Bai having spa day treatment? I should hope so, MLG. That'd be the only thing I'm looking forward to. Carrie, have you seen the otter videos? You gotta look up. Oh, just type in otters and spa day, and they have really cute videos. I can't remember their names though, Carrie, or I would tell you, but I'll look it up and get back to you, Carrie. But if you just type in Otter Spa Day, it should come up. It's so cute. Not that I'm shooing anyone away from my live stream, but everybody needs something to smile about. And MLG, you need to look up best friend casket videos because it reminds me so much of you and I. It's a redheaded girl and she's talking to her best friend in the casket, and it just, she talks about like everybody at the funeral service. It's funny. You better have two, one for me and one for you. Why is there an 18 pack in her casket? How did that happen? Tap on the side of the casket. Well, it is as it should be. I'm gonna need something to drink wherever I go. That's not true. Everybody knows who my best friend is. And don't let anybody else take that spot from you. I don't care who they say. Friend Joe can have an honorable mention. He won't mind. And you can wear your hat. I don't care what anybody says. Even in church. Oh, I thought I heard the faucet kicking back on. Are you carrying your own bar stool nowadays? The hot water, not the cold. I don't understand. We've insulated it. That'd be cool. You'll have to have a bear paint on the side of it. You know, like wrapped around one of the little legs or something. All the cool people will be around the burn barrel. I thought you might like it, Carrie. The otters are one of the things I used to distract people when they were feeling bad. I'm excited. I've got 3 likes so far. It cheers me up when I get likes. Sorry if you hear noise. I'm jouncey today. And so my legs going and, you know. All good though. Tomorrow I really should do some of the things I'm avoiding. I've never seen an otter in real life. I've only ever seen videos. Yeah, Carrie walks really fast. They did? Oh, wow. Okay, so next year I will set aside my $12 for fair admission. Do they have luxury parking there? Because if they have luxury parking, I may actually attend. You cover a lot of ground really quick, Gary. I could make that, I think. I'm pretty sure I could make that. Well, we made the Amish auction, so that's about the same distance. Yeah, but where we were able to park wasn't that bad. I don't know. I can walk better, but I haven't tested out to see how far I can actually do it. I can only stand still for uh, I can stand for about 10 minutes before it gets really ugly. And, but I stood, I guess I stood 30 at the DMV. But I was right at the end of my tolerance when I made it through the DMV. It was rough. My family wants to go on vacation this summer to Lake Cooperstown, and I really want to go to. I actually want to go to the museum, the Baseball Hall of Fame, but I'm not sure how much walking it is. I'm sure a lot. So I feel like a heel because I don't want to ruin my family's good time. But I mean, moose can't really walk far either. They said you should feel the maximum relief about 2 weeks after you get your procedure done. So I'm about at that threshold. So I might test out the walking of it all and see if I can make it. I don't know. I don't know how far. It's easier when I keep moving. It's the standing still and stopping that sucks. But I don't know. Hopefully, it's better this year than last. Last wasn't bad, though. I could still do quite a bit. Well, I felt like I did quite a bit. Yeah, Carrie, that'd make a really awesome live stream. I went a lot of cool places last year that I wish I would have live streamed, but I was really shy to get on camera and get in front of talking in front of people. But now that I'm kind of more comfortable with it, this year I want to do a lot more live streaming, especially if I get a car, which hopefully I'll have a car soon. Because there's a lot of. Hi, Bonnie. I'm glad to see you. Oh, goodness. But there's a lot of really neat stuff around me that I hope to be able to live stream this year because last year I just didn't live stream because I wasn't comfortable on camera and talking to people. And now it's gotten a lot easier now that I've met a lot of really nice people and I'm just more comfortable now. It's nice to see you too. How did Bobby end up making out? I hope he did well. He looked like he was winning quite a bit. I'm definitely a huge Bob fan. I really like his channel. I've watched him a lot lately while I've been not doing much of anything else. Ah, good for him. Definitely, if I ever get any kind of monetary bankroll behind myself, I definitely want to try AP. Just from watching him and all the other fellas, like, I feel kind of confident that I sort of know what they're looking for. And I downloaded the Slot Shark app. I just haven't bought like a membership yet, but I've downloaded the app. So I definitely want to try that once I have bankroll. the whole time I've been live, I've really only had one kind of sketchy person. So, oh, it's sea lions this year. That'd be so cool. No. Yeah, I don't have a huge ton of money to gamble right now, but a lot of my family members go to the casino. I hope to be getting a car pretty soon. My husband's car actually just went out too, so uh, things are a little tough right now, but so we definitely need to get a car in the next couple of weeks. It just stinks because both of our cars were paid off and now we're going to have a payment, so it stinks. And we're probably going to have to go back to sharing a car, which isn't so bad because he works early in the day and I'm more of a night owl, so yep. So hopefully soon. I might try and get something a little more SUV ish. I'd like to have another Subaru. I had an Outback at one point, and they were really good cars. And where we live, it snows all the time. Like a good, probably a good 4 or 5 months out of the year, there's a lot of snow. So I kind of want something with all wheel drive and stuff just to be a little safer, even though it does have an additional expense when you get tires. But yeah, it's definitely sucks going from having two paid off cars to zero working cars. Yeah, they were really good cars. Or the Outback was really good to us. And I had an Impala, a 2008, which went everywhere with me, and that was a really good car too. So I'd like to get something similar to either what I had or the Subaru. That was a good car. My very first car was a Chevrolet Lumina 1996. And I always name my cars. So I named that car Lucille. And my most recent car, the Impala, was Bessie Lou. I don't know why I name everything around me, but I do. I always name my cars. I don't go so far as to name all my stuff, but definitely the cars get named. In fact, it's an inside joke with my family is they're always like, "What are you going to name it this time?" But I normally would be streaming from the craft room, but I kind of decided to have a chair chat. I started in the craft room and then I'm like, I'm going to go and just chat in the chair. I didn't know when you first start out that they don't always push your live streams out or they only do to a certain amount of people. So at first I was discouraged because I'm like, why is nobody coming in? I watch people. What is happening? But I know a lot of people like certain things like, slot channels and stuff, and I'm not a slot channel. I'm more I'm more just kind of a personal channel, kind of a craft channel. If I had to say what I was mainly, I'd say craft channel. But um I do talk about other things. I do food reviews and stuff. But I'd like to. Definitely once I am able to get out and about more so, I definitely want to show my town because there's a lot of neat things about my town. Like, for example, Lucille Ball's buried in my town, and there's a lot of Lucille memorabilia around here and um, museums and such. I have a hard time walking, so um, I kind of probably will be doing more drive through parts, but drive through and standing still. But I can still do a lot with just doing that. So driving and parking or walking just a little ways. And in addition to Lucille Ball being buried here, we're also home of the band The 10,000 Maniacs and a naturalist, Roger Torrey Peterson. He was very big into aviaries and birds. I think you can do all those things, Carrie, and those are good goals to have in mind. Um, you might need to get your ID first, but I think you can do all that. It just takes time. Time and money, money and time. The two, money and time make the world go round. I like them too. They have a lot of really good music. But there's a lot of really neat things in my area. I mean, I'm a hop, skip, and a jump from Lake Erie too, and I'm not really far from Niagara Falls. I'm within driving distance of Niagara Falls. That's like an hour and a half. I really want to live stream there one day. And I've also, because of the travel and tourism aspects of my area, I want to go to different restaurants and stuff and review them. That'd be a good job, Carrie. Oh, goodness. Julie's would be a hard review. That's the only thing is if I review something, I want to be honest, but I don't want to be cruel. I don't know. I would have to go back one more time just to make sure. But I would want to try what they're known for too. But if what they're known for is pizza, that's going to be really hard to impress me because I'm kind of spoiled with the pizza market where I live. I have a lot of good mom and pops. I don't know how much of a delay there is, guys, so if things are off, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of really good places around here. Oh, good. Thanks, Bon, for letting me know. I try to interact with my audience as much as possible because, I like to talk to everybody. Bonnie, do you go live at all? I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to your channel. Okay, good. I was just making sure that I put all messages on. I was afraid I didn't. Oh dear. Is that something you're looking forward to doing? I agree. There is a way you can do talk to text on the phone, but I don't know if if it would work the same on YouTube or not. I'm not terribly tech savvy, so I'm just learning how to do all the talk to text and stuff. I know on my phone there's like a little microphone, um, emblem, and I can just tap on that and then it'll type out whatever I want to say. I will have to check them out. You can feel free to drop your link, Bonnie, if you want to. I mean, I know I don't have a ton of people in here, but we all kind of support each other and go to each other's channels. I can understand that too. Sometimes videos are better. Oh, okay, Carrie. No problem. In fact, let me write that down quick. That's how you can tell I'm old. I still write things down instead of take screenshots. Well, I'm not terribly old. I'm only 42, but I still prefer pen and paper for a lot of things. And I'd still rather call people and do business than do business over email and all that jazz. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Video call and stuff was revolutionary during the pandemic. Can't say that word. But um, during those times, video calling changed a lot of things. So it definitely was good that we had that technology back then. But I think sometimes that the technology kind of makes us closer together but separate at the same time. But I know like I've made quite a few new acquaintances and stuff on this. So I'm grateful for it. I understand, Carrie. I feel like I'm a slow texter too. Like by the time I text out what I want to say, everybody's already moved on from topics. But I definitely want to do a lot more live streaming this summer and spring when things get better and when I have a car again and all that stuff. I'm kind of at a rebuilding place in my existence. I kind of got knocked off my rocker a little with my injury and with my injuries and illnesses and all that good rot. So we're just kind of rebuilding now, trying to take what we have left and rebuild our life, so to speak, and trying to make good out of a bad situation. It was just a use injury with my back. It just gradually over time my disc slipped out of place and now my L5 and S1 are inverted. Not all the way inverted, but one is behind the other that isn't supposed to be there. So it's very hard to walk for an extended period of time. Um, Honestly, I used to work as an overnight stalker and um, I just overuse and um, by the time I had left that job and gotten another one, I ended up hurting myself again. And I was, I had just a minor car accident, but it just, I was in somebody else's car and it just hurt my back even worse. I I was in a lot of pain for a while, but I just had a nerve ablation and that seems to have helped a little bit. It's not a permanent fix, unfortunately, but it's definitely made it so where um, my sciatic nerve isn't acting up as much because I had sciatica really, really extremely like daily. And so, unfortunately, I've had to spend a lot of time in bed over the last year. And um, I have other autoimmune disorders as well. And so I just I just kind of got the wind knocked out of my sails, and it was rough. Thank you. I'm glad it's helping too. It's definitely better than it was, for sure. So I've spent a lot of time watching YouTube over the last year. Oh, goodness. I haven't. I don't know where she has taken off to. She had mentioned on one of her lives that she had found another app that she liked more. Um, but I don't know which one it was. I miss her. I wonder, I hope she's happy wherever she is and having a good time. Yeah, I hadn't seen her in probably a week or two. I saw Anna went live, but Anna, her sister, but I don't want to ask her, I don't want to put her on the spot and ask her. But I haven't seen her. I've been wondering if she's okay. Um, I also haven't seen Pop Pops in a while. I watch his channel quite a bit. I watched him call the Super Bowl, and then I haven't seen him in a little bit. He took us on a tour around his town too, which is Colgate, Oklahoma. Not spelled like the toothpaste. That was cool to see. But yeah, Misty's been MIA for a little bit. But yeah, she had mentioned she was going on another app, but I never caught which one it was. So hopefully she drops back in and visits. But I'm not too sure where she wandered off to. Um, I'm honestly pretty inconsistent. I try to go live usually. I'm gonna start trying to go live around 9 Eastern, and probably probably noon Eastern. Um, I don't really have a set time or a set schedule, but I'm on quite. I usually try to go live at least once a day. It depends on what I want to do in my craft room and how I'm feeling and all that jazz. I was kind of. I had a crafting mishap earlier today, and I kind of just haven't been feeling it for the rest of the day. So I just kind of go whenever the urge strikes me. I need to start scheduling them though and going more consistently so people can catch me. I think maybe that's why I haven't been getting as many views. Well, that's part of it. Thank you. Yep, I think I'm gonna probably start wrapping up though. I'm kind of starting to get a little tired and it's medicine time. But I'm glad you all stopped in this evening. It was so nice to see all of you. And I'm sure I'll run into you all in other channels. So I hope you guys have a good evening and you take care. I might be up for a little while longer. I don't know. It depends. It's about, oh, it's already 10:45. My goodness. But it's only 7:45 cross country. But you guys have a good evening and thank you so much for coming in. Take care now. Bye.